Sorry about the late start.
Have to look at it like straight up. And
Good evening. Welcome to the Board of Trustees meeting at Philadelphia Academy Charter School. It's our February 19th meeting. I'll call the meeting to order. I'd ask at this time all rise and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Mayor Stars Nielsen, Nicole roll.
Anthony Boyle. Mary Deisler. George McClay. John McGrody. Doris Nielsen present. Robert Sullivan.
Good evening. The agenda is attached. It should be out there. I'll ask for a motion to approve tonight's agenda. Motion by Boyle, seconded by Deisler. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Approval of the minutes of the last meeting. They were mailed out earlier. We didn't exactly talk about them in depth in executive session. Approval of minutes from the last meeting. I'll make the motion. Seconded by Boyle. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Public comment. We got some rules set forth there regarding public comment. We try not to limit people. The rules are there if you want to take a look at it. We met in executive session tonight from about 5. We met in executive session from about 5:30 till just a few minutes ago. We discussed a couple personnel matters. We discussed the ongoing financial situation. We discussed the CEO search, which we are in the midst of. And the board was also briefed tonight by representatives from the administrative team regarding the CEO search. And the administrative team asked earlier today to address the Board of Trustees. They addressed the Board of Trustees tonight, and we thank the leadership team here at the school for being united and bringing the concerns of the entire school community to the school board. Thank you very much. That's the real reason we're here. And Mrs. Simmons just reminded me that you don't need to stay for this boring Board of Trustees meeting. The board will not be offended if the families in the honorees get up and leave at this point. You can thank Mrs. Simmons for that. The board has to stay.
Mr. King, I got one more thing. You guys have to stay. For my board, I have something. That's it. When am I turn?
How about I do this? How about I go to Ms. Schmidt for the grade school report now?
No, I needed it for the back. I will start, we'll do the grade school report. The first thing I would like to share, it has been discovered in the last few weeks that Philadelphia Academy's PSSA scores at the grade school are the highest in Philadelphia County. The only school that's higher than us is Masterman. So we are the best of all. Against Bucks and Montgomery, we're still in the top tier of all the schools. So really great job. So we're very proud of that. Another 8th grader got the highest scholarship possible for one of the archdiocesan high schools this time. Scored the best out of 240 students and was awarded a presidential scholarship. Congratulations to Brian King. Week is coming up in 2 weeks. Students from the high school Public Service Club will be coming over to be guest readers the week of March 2nd in our kindergarten to 2nd grade classes. And mark your calendars, 1 month from right now is the opening of our 3 through 8 school play, Bye Bye Birdie. So we look to see a lot of you here and then at the play Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Thank you.
Thank you to the King family.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thanks.
I'm going to go out of order. I'm going to go to the CEO report. Anne Marie Segman. Before I hand the microphone down to her, I just wanted to emphasize how valuable she has been to us and how great of a job she's done. And we keep hearing that from all sectors. Thank you.
Good evening. As we move forward with our transportation department and cost-cutting measures that have become our #1 priority, in January I was able to reroute the transportation for several students onto yellow school buses to eliminate 2 van routes that the school was not being reimbursed for since their inception. This measure was a significant cost saving to the transportation department as it resulted also in the elimination of 2 van driver positions. For facilities, with the assistance of Burns Mechanical, we participated in an energy efficiency audit at the high school at the beginning of February. The elementary school is scheduled for the end of this month. The goal is to seek out better strategies for energy conservation and, more importantly, eliminating energy waste in both buildings. Program thermometers, motion-sensored lights will be installed over the summer to assist with this process. For fundraising, our golf outing has been scheduled at Bensalem Township Country Club for Monday, June 22nd. The $150 package includes lunch, dinner, open bar, green fees, beverage carts, and snacks. Business owners and families will have the opportunity to support the school through the purchase of signs that will be placed on the golf course or by playing golf. Information will be available on our website and will also be sent home through our email. It's a major fundraiser for PACS, and we hope that our 11th year surpasses our expectations. Thank you.
Thank you. Principal's report for the high school.
Sure.
Mrs. Simmons.
Semester 1 report cards were sent to families and report card conferences were held on February 11th. We had a nice turnout. Our annual dodgeball tournament will be held on February 24th, 25th, and 26th. This year, we are happy that our proceeds will be donated to the Shane Metzger Foundation. Shane is a local brave baby who is battling an extremely rare childhood cancer, and so as a high school, we've sponsored him. Looking ahead, seniors will turn in their senior projects on March 13th. Students have been hard at work working on their research papers and action projects, which include murals such as the one you see behind you, art portfolios, and a number of very extensive community service projects. So we're proud of their ongoing efforts. Thank you.
Thank you. Home and school report.
Kim Burns
Kim
from the
Burns,
grade
hi, Kim.
school. The father-daughter dance is this Sunday, February 22nd from 3 to 6. We have the Yankee Candle that just went underway. That'll go until the end of March. And the mother-son bowling is scheduled for Sunday, March 8th at Thunderbird Lanes. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there a high school? I don't think there's a high school report. Thank you. Parent Advisory Council, Joanne?
We just actually went over the minutes from our last meeting in January, and we have nothing to report for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Transition Committee, Sue, do you
Yes.
have a report?
Yep, we met last Monday. So for anyone who doesn't know, the Transition Committee is the committee of staff and parents, really to get the transition program up and moving as far as reaching out, getting some more community partners, and really making it better, getting better outcomes for students who have disabilities after they graduate. So we met, and there was a couple of things that we had talked about. We have a fundraising, we've been doing some fundraising. We talked about having an accounting code for the intern program, and actually, thanks to Mrs. Sigmund, she did get that taken care of, so that's great, thank you. So we have a separate line now. We talked about some more outreach. We're hoping to be able to post our flyers in different places. We're hoping to get the students to do some mailings to reach out to businesses. In Philadelphia, they just announced that Philadelphia is an autism-friendly city, so we're hoping to tap into that and see how that can, we can work with that initiative to get our students out and doing more. The one big issue that we come across is that there are some grants out there, but it doesn't seem like anyone has time to apply for the grants, so we're kind of in a catch-22 in that there's no time to apply for grants, but then we don't have the money to do it. So Mrs. Savino, Action Shell, who's here, has actually volunteered to start working on that, and maybe staff or the board can help us figure that out, because we're kind of stuck in a rut. If we can't apply and then we can't get the money, then we're kind of in the same place. I think that's about it, and then Mrs. Savino wanted to announce something as well.
So I did apply for one particular grant already, and it's through the Philadelphia Autism Society. We were awarded $1,000 towards our transition committee. So if I am going to be working on some of these grants in the future, I may need to be contacting some of the schools, because a lot of grants are very specific. They want some of the children's names and types of jobs that we want to do training in, and they're asking for very specific information, so I'll need some collaboration with that.
Thank you. And I know a couple of people on the board have a somewhat limited experience with grants, but they are difficult. They do ask for a lot of information. So we'll get with Mrs. Sigmund and the administrative staff, and whatever assistance you need, we'll provide you. Thank you. Mike, finance. Go over here. I'm sorry.
Just a brief report. Cash increased month over month by approximately $119,000. Revenues and expenditures are in line with the projected budget, and disbursements for the month were $199,000.
No, this is the same that you talked about.
Yeah, the several committees that George McClay chairs, the Personal Administration, Policy and Personnel, and the Facilities and Transportation. Our CEO mentioned the transportation, and we'll be covering that. Yeah, and the other thing from the CEO Search Committee, the CEO search is open. It's open until the end of the month. The board is considering all the candidates. We have, I believe, 11 resumes so far. Some of them are repeat resumes, and the board is endeavoring with the school staff to find the best candidate, whether that candidate be external to the school at this point or internal. We're looking at all options, and I believe, time permitting, all the board of trustee members will be meeting in executive session to discuss some developments in the CEO search after tonight's board meeting. Anything, old business? I'll go into the resolution. Resolution authorizing the Philadelphia Academy Charter School Board of Trustees to approve upon the final reading of the policy of the lottery application. This was read several times previously. It's a bit of housekeeping when we reviewed the bylaws last fall. It was not clear as to what the lottery process was. This firms up the lottery process, ensures that it's done with integrity, and ensures that it's done both meeting the high standards of our school and meets the SRC regulations. So with that said, I'll entertain a motion to approve the resolution. Motion by Deisler, seconded by Boyle. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Resolution number 2 on the agenda is a resolution authorizing the Philadelphia Academy Charter School Board of Trustees to approve the comptrollers, Santilli and Thompson. Mike Thompson is here tonight to obtain a qualified payroll company for board approval on a contract. Our payroll company, we're in no danger right now, but there's been some issues that have arose with that payroll company. They have done nothing wrong, but some individuals affiliated with that company have gotten a little bit of a problem, and our counsel, Mike Thompson, has recommended that we seek out another payroll company should we need a rise, that we have to get another payroll company to administer our payroll. I'll entertain a motion to approve that. I'll make the motion. Seconded by Nielsen. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Third resolution is a resolution authorizing the Philadelphia Academy Charter School Board of Trustees to approve step raises for the teachers at the elementary school and the high school. These raises were in effect retroactive. They were approved at the December meeting and they're retroactive to the beginning of the school year. This is a resolution we made at the December meeting, which was done verbally. And we're just making sure that we're crossing the T's and dotting the I's. We're doing it with a public resolution voted here tonight. I want to entertain a motion for that resolution. Motion by McClay, seconded by Deisler. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Resolution number 1415, it's a resolution authorizing the Philadelphia Academy Charter School Board of Trustees, upon the recommendation of the Chief Executive Officer, to terminate the following positions. Unfortunately, as we're looking at cost cutting, we have to cut where we can. We're doing everything we can. We've been working hard to maintain the transportation services we have. We're working extremely diligently to try to keep those transportation services in-house. With that, we re-examined, the administration re-examined the bus routes, and we looked at 2 vans in which we were able to move children from the vans onto existing bus routes. We were able to coordinate that. Unfortunately, it resulted in the removal of 2 positions from transportation, which is unfortunate, but I'll entertain a motion to approve that resolution. I'll make the motion, seconded by Boyle. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. And that's where we are for the resolutions. Anything under new business or good of the order?
I have a question about the calendar for next year. I missed a few meetings. Is that something that's set in stone? As far as the half days being 11:30 dismissal and starting before Labor Day?
Yeah, the calendar was approved last month. To your specific questions, I don't have knowledge of it. I'm going to ask for somebody that has specific knowledge about those 2 questions. I think you do, Anne Marie, right?
What we did when we went to the 11:30, we actually eliminated one of the half days in doing that for professional development. That allowed us to have 3 good hours of professional development. So instead of having 6 half days, we have 5 half days. The reason for starting August 31st is because of all the holidays that happen to fall in September. when we look at the calendar throughout the year, it made sense for us to start August 31st. That was it.
Thank you.
So it's something that's approved, it's set?
It was approved the last month,
Okay, I didn't.
Board of Trustees.
That was my question.
Yeah, yeah.
And just to clarify, it was, just to clarify also, it was not sent out to the families yet, so that's something that actually the principals and I had talked about, so it will be sent out. Because I know that some people obviously were not there, but it was approved.
Anything else under new business, go to the order?
McClay makes a motion to adjourn, second. By Geisler, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you, stay warm.